Let me know when you guys come in. Hit that thumbs up. Leave me a comment so I know you guys are here, that we can get this going. We're doing a live video review today of a newer channel called Auditing Reno 911. I think you guys are going to like this video. So let's get right to it. I like this video. Give me 1 second to turn down the volume. Alright, I see you guys coming in. This is cool. Very cool. Gina's Audits, good to see you. Good morning. Mi Rojo. AZ Unfiltered. DJ Nate, Gorilla, CopWatch. Hey, Gorilla, let's link up, bro. We'll go up there pretty soon. Pop Brothers Outlaw. Good morning, Mark. Good to see you, brother. Outlaw Audits. Hell yeah. Ash, my friend from the UK. Frank Evans. Archie, lets you know. Hell yeah, guys. Every camera counts. Good morning, my brother. Good morning. All right. So today we're doing a live video review of a channel called Auditing Reno 911. And when I first seen the channel name, I thought it was a joke. I was like, holy shit, is this like a Reno 911 thing? And I started watching the video and I shut it down really quick because I said, oh, hell no. I got to do this video with the folks, with the people, because it's insane. The way that these cops are acting, it truly is something like Reno 911, the television show. So it's truly unbelievable. So we're going to get right to it, folks. We're doing a live video review today. And let's get right to it. Let's start watching the video. I will pause and talk for a little bit. But remember, guys, don't forget, the Pop Brothers at Law will always tell you, if you're getting pulled over and the cop says he smells like weed or anything, just shut the fuck up. Don't answer any questions at all whatsoever. Shout out to you guys, Pop Brothers at Law. I love you guys. You guys are legit. All right, so let's go. Let's start with this video. And like I said, I will pause for to review it, and then we'll also I also got to make sure we use fair use, right, guys? You guys understand about that?
What did you say your name was?
My name is Drew.
Do you have ID on you, Drew?
I'm not going to provide ID unless you've got reasonable suspicion.
Okay, so here's your choices. You can leave on your own accord. Right?
Okay.
The supervisor of the building doesn't want you in here anymore. You cannot be filming in here.
Okay.
Or I can take you out of here.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Well, so let me get this straight.
If you guys are moderators, let me see, where are my moderators at? Do I have moderators in here? We're gonna make AZ Unfiltered. Hold on a second. I gotta log in here to make some moderators. Keep watching, folks.
So is it under threat of violence or arrest that you will remove me from the building?
Yes.
So yes. Okay. So you're violating my constitutional right under the color of law. Title 18. I believe it's USC 242, 241 is conspiracy. That's the criminal violation you're making right now. Title 42 USC, is it 1395? That's the civil violation you're making right now. Do you want to continue with that? I will leave at your direction.
Yes, leave.
Okay, thank you. So there was, to be clear, there was no reasonable articulable suspicion of any crime, correct?
You can't be in there filming other people's information.
What is the reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime?
I'm not
What NRS or
articulate.
NAC?
I tell you what, if you have an issue, you can call my supervisor and talk to him.
I will.
Don't go back in the building.
No, it's your order. I'm not going to violate your order.
We're done. Let's go.
But see, with what he did, violating my constitutional rights, you just did it too because you helped him. So that's Title 18 USC 241, conspiracy. Under the law, you have an obligation to uphold my constitutional rights.
Are we going to continue walking?
You can walk. I'm talking. I'm exercising my First Amendment right, unless you want to arrest me for that too.
What was his first name? What was your first name again?
Oh, my name is Drew.
Nice to meet you.
I'm known to you guys.
Yes.
I'm not trying to be a dick to you.
Okay, well, you're absolutely being a dick.
How?
Right? Because
Whoa! The cops calling the man a dick. and I gotta tell you guys, the man did say dick first, but he's like, I don't want to be a dick to you guys. And the cop's like, you're being a dick. So, I mean, the cop's actually calling him a name. Unbelievable.
Supervisor in there has
I
asked you to
believe
leave
it.
multiple times. You're disrupting, you're upsetting the people that are in there for the reasons that this building is here, and you're in there just to cause a scene. So we're not going to cause a scene anymore. That's the end of it.
I'm in there to gather information.
You're not in there
I'm
to
in-
gather information.
I'm not.
You're
That's
in
right.
there
It's
to
unbecoming.
cause a commotion.
So under the First Amendment, freedom of the press.
Are you a member of the press?
Absolutely. You are too.
Who do you work for?
You. Wow. So let me ask you some questions here.
I'm not going to answer any more of your questions.
Well, no, the questions
Don't go
are
back into the
are
building.
nothing to do with that. But under the law, you're a member of the press. I'm a member of the press. Anybody publishing what they're
What are
observing,
you publishing?
whether by print,
What are you publishing?
obviously a video.
You're in there filming other people, collecting their information. That's not
Well,
public
well,
information.
you just said something. Collecting information. What information did I collect? You just levied
I don't know.
you levied an accusation. So if you didn't see me collect any information,
The supervisor relayed that to me.
Every camera counts. I'll check out your video later, bro. Hell yeah.
well,
I'm acting
well,
on her information.
okay, so that's hearsay.
Okay.
I'm the guy.
Whatever, man.
Remember, I'm
Don't
the.
go back into the building. How
Who's
about
you're documenting with your camera? Are your cameras on, by the way?
No, they're not.
Would
He just asked the cop if his camera's on, by the way, and the cop just lied. His camera is on. As a matter of fact, you guys will hear the dee dee. But later on, they're gonna get into conversation about cops being able to lie, and the cop admits that he lied. He's like, "We can lie to you," and it's crazy. This truly is an unbelievable video, folks. I am not kidding you. You guys want to keep watching because these cops are insane. They absolutely don't know anything about the laws. They don't know the oath that they swore. It's all gonna come out of the horse's mouth here shortly. So keep watching, keep paying attention, and you would think that more cops would come and they would figure out this guy has to stand there and educate all these cops, and they're all standing there looking like kids in a school. Check this shit out, guys.
please turn them on?
No.
So is it your policy to turn the cameras on?
Do you know what my policy is?
Is the Highway Patrol, DPS, Nevada State Police policy to have your cameras on during an interaction?
It doesn't matter, dude.
What's the policy?
I don't know. I'm not going to tell you.
I'm going to go look.
Go look. Right now, go look.
So why would you not follow your own policy and document
Why
this
does it matter
encounter?
to you? You're documenting. I don't need to document
Because
it. You're documenting
because
it.
the more documentation there is, the safer everybody is.
Okay, well, you've got your documentation. I'm sure it's uploaded to the cloud, so nobody's going to delete it. So there you go. You're safe.
Is that how you think? That's scary.
Okay.
Are
That's.
you going to be returning inside the building?
Am I going to be returning inside the
Are you
building?
going to go inside for any reason?
I think I'm going to exercise my Fifth Amendment and not answer your question.
Thank you. So we're going to leave now. If you go back in, we'll get called back, and you'll be probably put under arrest for trespassing. You've
Okay.
been asked to leave
Well,
by the
so
supervisor.
here's what I would recommend you guys do. Well, you should probably call a supervisor for this then. Yeah. Why don't you call the supervisor? Let's talk to a
Why don't you
sergeant.
call?
So you're refusing to call you're refusing to call a supervisor. You threaten me with arrest if I go back inside the building. Again, what is your reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime? What
I
NRS,
don't know. We'll call it
NAC?
we'll call it disturbing the peace.
Okay,
Yep.
so have you looked at the court cases that have come up with disturbing the peace when people have been exercising their constitutional
No,
rights?
because I don't care.
So you don't care about the Constitution? How about Fordyce versus Seattle?
Yo, did he really just say that shit? I don't care. With a straight ass mad face. I don't care. Fucking, did you swear an oath to the Constitution? I don't care. Fuck. That'd be a perfect thumbnail, huh, guys? I'm gonna screenshot that shit right there. We're gonna make that a thumbnail.
In that case in the courts?
You're obviously way more in tune with case law and
What's
legal
up,
stuff
East-Los?
than
Good
I
to
am.
see you, bro.
Okay, I'm here to keep you out of that building because you are causing an issue.
But
in
see,
that building.
you're breaking the law, though. That's the problem here.
You call my supervisor.
I will. I'm going to post this. Anyways.
Right now, call him.
How many policy violations does this cop make in this video, guys? How many policy violations? He doesn't want to call his supervisor. He lies about his body camera being on. Non-stop, this dude. He says he doesn't care about the Constitution, and this is only the beginning of the video, folks. We got a lot more to watch. This is a 45-minute video. We're only 5 minutes into it, and the whole damn video was like this. More cops come, act just as stupid as this one. Keep watching, folks.
I'm not going to take.
Phone right there.
I'm not calling him right now. I'm recording right now.
Okay, then.
Hell yeah, a lot of good people in here today. John Eagle, Gina's Audits, Islos Audits, Ash, Kay Stevenson
Yes,
in
I
the
will follow
house.
You're literally wasting everybody's time, man. How does it feel to be that guy?
How does it feel to be the guy that's worried about some guy with a camera?
And how is the guy with the camera doing? If you guys like the way this guy's handling himself, hit that thumbs up right now. And I gotta tell you, there's some things that I probably would have done differently. I come at these cops kind of hard. I let them know how stupid they are. Sometimes I try to make that video end quick. This guy has his cops there for 45 minutes educating them. And I really like his approach to this. He's just, and he's calm. He's not cussing up a storm like I do sometimes. And he's just doing an outstanding job. And this is why I think it's important to highlight new channels, to try to get new channels to go out and record, because everybody that's out there doing this, I feel like everybody, even the shitty channels, fuck it, everybody brings something to the table, guys. Everybody that's out there recording these cops brings something to the table, something that we could learn from. Maybe they did something that we don't want to repeat, so let's not do that again. Or they say something that we never really heard, so we start to use it in our verbiage, in our dialogue, and we get better at this. And I am not afraid to say that I love learning from new channels. You guys teach me things sometimes, so hell yeah, they should pay him for the 45-minute lesson.
Worried about some guy with a camera.
You can film
I'll put
me
that
all
comment
you
up
want.
there.
They're worried about it. They don't want you filming them.
They're worried about a
Supervisors
camera.
have asked you to leave the building, and you're refusing to do so.
In a public space, you can't do this.
Okay.
It's a criminal act. You're violating the Constitution or violating my rights.
Okay.
You're violating my
What
rights.
about their rights?
Well, what rights?
about their rights
What
to
rights?
privacy?
Okay. What has the court said?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the lawyer.
I'm not a lawyer. I just read a lot of laws.
Let me ask you a question.
So what has the court said about a right to privacy in public?
What's your goal to go in here and film everybody?
My goal is to highlight the state of Nevada and the incompetency of their law enforcement.
Okay, so your entire goal was to come down here to cause a scene so that we would show up.
No, it's beyond that. It's much further beyond that.
Okay, so what's the goal then?
To change the problem and change the system to fix it.
How are you going to do that?
By documenting it, by showing people when people violate the constitutional rights of the citizens of this country, by law enforcement that took an oath to uphold. Did you take an oath to uphold the Constitution?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
This is going to play back great on video. So did you take an oath?
This is going to play back great on video. As a matter of fact, check out this cop. This one right here pissed me off. The other cop, the heavier set cop, the one that doesn't work out, he's answering questions, and his answers are awesome to me because they show exactly how they are. They don't know shit. They come out here and they enforce feelings. And this dude is putting them in check exactly the way I think these cops should be put in check. Letting them know that they're out enforcing feelings, and that's it. That's it. And check out this cop right here. Check out the way he answers a question.
Would you like to talk to the supervisor?
No, hang on just one moment. Did you take an oath to uphold the Constitution?
Would you like to talk to the supervisor?
Did you take an oath to uphold the
Would
Constitution?
you like to talk to the supervisor?
I'll talk to her when you answer my question.
I'll talk to you when you answer my question.
I'm going to talk to her momentarily. Did you take an oath to uphold the
I'll talk to you
Constitution?
momentarily once you answer my question.
I just did. I'll talk to her in a minute.
And
So,
I just answered your question.
so you didn't take an oath to uphold the Constitution?
You're putting words into my mouth. Drew.
Well, I'm asking a question. Did you
I
take?
asked you a question as well.
We-
We'll go back and
okay,
forth.
well,
And
let's
we're-
stand here.
So
Oops, I don't want to put my hands in my pocket. I don't want to threaten you guys. By the way, there's nothing here, but you should have your body camera. Why don't the police have their body cameras on?
Maybe they do.
No, they don't. They've already answered that question.
I actually just came out and I'm not trying to interrupt, but So you and I speaking earlier, is there any way for me to get your information? You had mentioned possibly posting this.
Oh, I'm going to post this.
Can I get your contact information?
If you go to on YouTube, I just opened my channel.
The woman that walked up and asking for his information, how much you guys willing to bet that she's just going to turn around and give it to the cops? Right? The guy with his Reno 911 mustache.
Because of some things that law enforcement did to me.
Okay.
It's called Auditing Reno 911.
Auditing?
Reno 911.
Reno 911, okay.
Yeah.
And you were saying it is your intent to post this?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So because you had mentioned if we have customers that specifically had said that they don't want to be included in
Oh, if like I said, if the customer comes to me and says, he can come tap on my back right here and I'll talk to him.
He's very uncomfortable. I would prefer not to include him. He said specifically he's very uncomfortable. He does not want to be included, and I'm...
Feelings.
I will look for him and I will do my best. Okay?
Please, because you had mentioned that.
And I gotta give it up to this auditor for doing what he said. I'll do my best, because look, folks, we're not really out there trying to stir shit up with the people. Obviously, don't get me wrong. When people act stupid and they get in front of the camera and they start talking shit, hell yeah, pan the camera on them and fucking highlight them. But if you're doing it on purpose just to piss people off, I personally don't like that shit, because we're really trying to get people to really appreciate the First Amendment. But you guys got to understand that these public officials will use absolutely everything to stop you. They'll use feelings, people's feelings. This guy, he's uncomfortable. I don't even know if she talked to the guy that she's talking about, that they're uncomfortable. I mean, she said he said he's uncomfortable, but I mean, it's all feelings. And everybody's trying to stop this man from doing what he's doing because of feelings. It's the bottom line. There's no other way around it. Feelings.
No, I don't want to upset anybody that's having life issues. That's not my intention.
And he's very uncomfortable with it. This is why he's standing around. I told him I was going to talk to you.
So he looks like...
mention that.
I just want to make sure what he looks like.
Right.
So he's good.
If you can, do your best to keep him out of it.
Okay. Yeah, no, I like I said, my intention was to highlight the constitutional issues, the legal issues.
Fucking hilarious.
And I've asked these gentlemen, this is the interesting thing for you, and you go home and talk to your husband about this, because we had a good conversation. So what NRS, NAC are you enforcing and trespassing me from the building for?
She did that.
207.200. I believe, what's that one? Disturbing the peace?
I don't know. You tell me, man.
I don't know. You tell me, man. Well, buddy, your uniform looks like it's a damn face, first of all.
Well, no, you're citing one that I don't know. The only one I can cite is 200.197.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Okay, well, maybe that's the one I'm thinking.
That's oppression under the color of law.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm thinking.
200.197? Because that's what you're doing. So, hi, guys. What's your name, sir?
Officer Haslam,
And your badge number, sir?
13903.
Thank you. And
Man, I love this comment right here. We all have life issues. Ain't that the damn truth? Ain't that the damn truth? I gotta pause for that one, because we all have life issues, folks. Right now, in my life, I want to hurry up and put this video out, get to work, relax today, maybe go swimming later. These are real life issues, folks. These are things that we need to do. And get out there and record some police. Hopefully tonight. Saturday nights are always live, guys. Fridays in Bakersfield are on and cracking. Because I woke up at 4 o'clock yesterday, I went to bed around 8 p.m., so I didn't get a chance to go CopWatch last night. But if I get a chance to take a nap today, it's on tonight, Bakersfield PD. You better watch out.
your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Shanley, 15557.
Thanks, sir.
Keep up with the fives, there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them.
All right.
Well, I got it on video, so we're good.
Perfect.
Thank you.
That's right, man.
I just want to be clear. So, are you trespassing me
shit.
from government property, public property? And if so, what law did I violate?
So I'm not trespassing you.
So I'm not trespassed. No. So you're saying I'm not trespassed? I guess.
Stop with the word game.
No, there are no words. We need to be
Right
very.
there
We need to
wants me
be.
to trespass
We
you.
need to be very
Yes, I'm going
articulate.
to trespass you.
Under what law?
Okay, 207-200. That's it.
Okay, and what law is
They've
207-200?
asked you to leave. You're
What
refusing to leave.
what law is
Pull
207-200?
it up on your phone. And
I'm not
read
pulling
it.
anything up. So tell
I'm
me
not
the
gonna
law.
answer it. I don't have to answer it.
So you're going to tell me that you're going to violate my you're telling me, so I'm either being hindering their business. I don't know how he's hindering their business, didn't talk to anybody. So tell me exactly what actions I took that meet the definitions of the law that you're citing.
Tell me what the law says.
You're the law enforcement officer. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
What
well, I'm
action?
Not an educator, so I'm not going to educate you.
What articulable actions did I take that violated that law?
I don't know. I don't have to be there to watch them.
So-
I just
so-
have
so,
to show up to a building where somebody says they don't want you here anymore,
So
and you don't get to be here anymore.
no, because you can't trespass somebody from public property. Again, these are more.
There's been a couple different auditors that have said this when police officers say they don't want you in there, and I do not like using the race card, but I will use it in this instance. When they say they don't want you in there, and you could tell them easily, like, well, what if they say they don't want black folks in there? What if they say they don't want Mexican folks in there? Do I have to leave? You know, and that kind of shows the stupidity of them enforcing feelings, not law. Because somebody doesn't like you recording, because somebody doesn't like you being in there, because you won't answer them, because you won't give them your name, your information, they want to kick you out. It's all feelings, folks. It's all feelings. And that's why I say I haven't used that before in the past, but I have heard people say that, and I really like it for some reason. Like, okay, if I was black, if I'm Mexican, you guys gonna kick me out because they don't like Mexicans? Feelings, it's all feelings, folks. And in reality, this type of video, this is what it sends us all back to, is feelings. These cops are trying to enforce feelings because they don't want the guy there with the camera.
Court cases,
Okay.
you can't trespass somebody from public property unless they've committed a crime. So I'm asking, what crime did I commit?
I don't know.
Where
You
do
don't
we
know because
draw
I haven't
the
committed a
line?
crime. I've
When
got.
I write the DOA, I'll ask you to help me.
What's that?
When I write the DOA, I'll ask you to help me.
So what you're saying is you haven't witnessed me committing any crimes and you don't have your body cameras on.
Correct.
So really, you really are trying
Actually,
to.
I was kidding. Just for the record,
You-
right, my camera's been on the entire time.
Well, and see, this is why I do
But
this.
again, I don't have to tell you that. But
Again,
you know that, right?
again,
See, did you guys just hear what the cop said? My camera's been on the whole time. He's an admitted liar. And you're gonna hear him again be proud of being a liar. This guy is proud of being a liar. Unbelievable, folks.
let me tell you why I don't trust you, because the government,
What
the law
about?
says you can lie to me,
Yeah.
but I can't lie to you. So.
Sucks, huh?
Hey, no, those are the rules that we all play by in society.
Here's a little key.
But if you want to understand why people do not trust the police, is because of what you just did. You admitted on camera that you're a liar.
Let me give you.
You admitted you've got a right to
I would
lie.
invite the government into your life, which is exactly what you're doing. I don't want to be here. He doesn't want to be here, and neither do these guys.
I know it
We've
takes
got
four.
better stuff
It takes
to do.
4 guys to
There's
show
like
up
actual
for
criminal stuff
a
going
guy.
on out there that we could be
For a guy
handling.
with nothing on him.
But
Do you guys have body cameras on? Okay, so a guy with nothing on him, it takes 4 cops to show up for a guy that's standing back, being pretty darn calm, and just filming things and articulating to you that I want you to uphold my constitutional rights. And I asked you a question. Here, maybe the Reno guys. Hey,
Sir, do you
Reno,
have your ID on you?
you have
Right
a reasonable
away.
articulable suspicion of a crime that I have committed.
Ah, shit.
That well,
These guys, look at the face on this guy. Whoa. That's insane. Right away, the first thing out of his mouth is, "Got any ID on you?" Fucking hell. These guys are insane, dude. He's like, "Yeah, we're the better cops here. These guys suck. We need your ID right away. We're gonna get it from you."
what crime did I commit to be trespassed?
You're on their property.
What crime did I commit to be trespassed?
It's time to make
On
these
their
cops
property,
look
and they've asked you to
stupid.
leave. Therefore,
Okay.
you're trespassing.
Okay, so I get
You're remaining on property after you've been asked to leave it.
okay, but under the law again. Let's go to law. What crime did I commit?
I just told you it's trespass.
No, you have to have a crime to trespass me from public property.
No, if you go on somebody's property,
That's private
and
property.
you remain there after being told to leave,
That's
you are trespassing.
private property. There's a difference between
Chucky.
private property and
You have
public
no
property.
business here. They've already
No, I do have
established
business
that.
here.
No, you don't.
I was
You
going
don't
to
have a case here.
I was going to do a FOIA request.
You have no right to be here.
Can I
They've
go and do
already-
a Can I go in and do a FOIA
No, you
request?
can't go in there.
So I
You
can't
already
do
said
it. I cannot. So you're preventing me from doing a public information request in a public building.
Are you asking for public assistance, food stamps, TANF, Medicaid? Are you applying?
I'm not discussing my business with you. I'm just saying I want to go in and
That's
do.
what they do here.
I want to go in
They
and do.
provide government assistance.
I want to go in and
Applying
do
for benefits.
under Nevada law. I'm allowed. There's a public information request,
But you're
isn't
not,
there?
you're not applying for benefits at all. The services
Whatever aspect of law I enter the building for, does it matter what aspect of law it is? So you're saying now I can't do a FOIA request, or you're preventing me from doing
FOIA request?
a public information request for public records?
This video is fairly new, guys. It's 5 days old. This channel is fairly new. Again, the channel is called Moderators. Find this channel and start dropping the link. Let's get some subscribers to this dude. Hell yeah. Copy the link and put it up there, guys. Let's get some subs. Right now he's at 378, 399. So far we've got him what? 78 to 99. That's what, 21 subs? Shit. That's what's up. He's gonna wake up, he's gonna be like, what the hell? What happened? Why do I got more subs? That's what I like doing, folks. I like surprising you guys. Sometimes it's not a surprise because a lot of you guys send me your videos and then it comes out, then you guys are like, yeah. And it turns into a surprise when I don't share your video a month or two later. But I apologize. He does sound good. He does sound a little bit like this guy. I hope he just doesn't do nothing but post offices and libraries, though. I hope he goes out there and does a little bit of cop watching, a little bit of city hall and you know, police stations and all that shit, because they really need it. They're insane. And I would say really good places to audit are probation offices, parole offices, public defender's offices, district attorney's office, all that shit. Social security office. Do that. What's up, J2X? Good to see you, my brother. Hell yeah. East Los Audits in the house.
For what?
For all their records.
For all of their records?
I want to know how much they pay their employees. I want to know how many cases they have. I want a lot of information.
Well, this isn't the place to do that.
A government building is not the place to get public information.
You can't go to just any government building and request them.
No, I think you can under the law.
Hilarious.
I don't think you can. I don't think they have all that information to give to you.
No, I think legally they've got to. I think federal law requires that under the public information disclosure. And then there's the state law. Have you read the state public information disclosure law?
What I'm telling you is I don't think this is the place you go
So-
to make that request.
So DWSS, I think that's what they call it now. So if this is their office in northern Nevada and they've got no other offices, where would you go to get that information then?
I don't know. I've never looked it up. I've
Oh,
never tried
so
to.
but you're telling me that you can't go here to get that information because you don't want me in the
I
building.
think this is the right place.
Well,
They're
this
telling-
I'm telling you under the
they're
law.
telling
This
me that you have no right to be here.
I'm telling you under the law. This is the right place to be.
Okay. Well, they're telling me it's not. They're telling me you have no business being here and they don't want you here anymore because you're inside recording private information that you have no access to.
You just made an accusation. You said I'm inside recording private information. So can I ask a question here? So do you have an expectation of privacy in public? Do you as a law enforcement, do they as public employees?
Do you have any privacy? Do you have any expectation of privacy in public, officer? Oh, excuse me. Fucking gone. He's not trying to answer any important questions. The kind of questions that prove that cops are wrong. They shut down. They take off. Look at this guy, Reno 911. You fit the description, bro.
Have any expectation of privacy in public?
Yeah, moderators, keep grabbing that link and throwing it up there. Let's get this guy some subs. Rice Crispy in the house. Good to see you, my brother. He was bamboozled. Thank you, brother.
So let me ask you another question.
Go ahead.
I want to report a crime.
Do you?
Yes.
What crime do you want to report?
David Gravel of the Nevada Transportation Authority seized my papers.
How long ago?
Liberty Bell. This reminds me, I'm gonna pause and talk about something really quick, guys. Liberty Bell, you reminded me of something. I don't know if you guys heard or if you guys seen any of this stuff, but recently a video was sent to me of a channel called Liberty Bird, and I don't know if it was real or if it was fake, but the video was taken down probably about not even 5 minutes after I watched it, after the link was sent to me. But there's a guy out there with the channel named Liberty Bird. I don't know if the channel is still up. I heard that they took the channel down. I heard that his kids were taken away from him. Well, there was a video that I saw where he kind of ranted and he was like really angry, and he picked up a gun, stuck it in his mouth, and pulled the trigger and killed himself. I don't know if it was a hoax. I don't know if it was fake or real or what. I've had people text me and say it was a hoax, it was bullshit, and I've had people text me saying that shit was real, bro. So I really don't know what happened. I thought it was you on there. I thought it was you on there right now, Liberty Bell. I was about to chew you out for doing that. But I hope it's a hoax. That way we can tell him to go fuck off with that kind of shit. But Rice Krispies on there saying it was fake. So hopefully, like I said, it was fake, so we can tell him to go F off with that kind of shit.
About 2 months ago, under the color of law, without a reasonable articulate suspicion of a crime or a warrant or anything that met the criteria of the Fourth Amendment. What will you do about this?
Nothing. I'm not going to do anything.
Not going to enforce a crime against a cop. I've got it on videotape
I
too. So
appreciate that.
Go make an officer.
You guys want to know why I'm out here?
Go make an officer.
It's to highlight your corruption.
Okay. Go to the office.
And you're probably one of the biggest tyrants ever.
Report.
A horrible
The
tyrant.
furthest thing from a tyrant.
You're a tyrant.
Any more than you want to be.
You're a tyrant, not upholding the Constitution. You took an oath to uphold it, and then you come in and instead, I'm the feelings enforcer. You always enforce feelings. Do you? And remember, I did ask for a supervisor, and you guys denied that, right?
You can call him.
No, I'm not calling
There's
him.
nothing stopping
It's
you.
your obligation to call your supervisor.
Is it?
Well, I'm asking for it. I'll find out in your policy because you're playing all these games.
Pull it up, man.
I will.
It does kind of sound like Alex Jones, huh? I didn't think about that, Lou. Lou says he looks like Alex Jones Jr. voice. Fucking Alex Jones, Reno 911 auditing. Hell yeah. Imagine if Alex Jones was out there fucking doing some audits. That would be some crazy shit. The water's turning the frogs gay.
And I'll write a
Fucking
complaint
hell.
about it. I might even do a federal lawsuit. How many of you had?
A couple.
That's bad. See, if you've had a couple, you shouldn't even have this job.
Remember, though, I don't have to tell you the truth.
That's true. But on the other hand, again, I can do FOIA requests to Highway Patrol.
Do it. Go down to the office.
So it's just amazing to me. You know, I came out with the expectation
I would really like to hear this, actually. What was your expectation?
that you would uphold the Constitution.
So, hold on. Let's...
My
What
expectation.
time did you show up?
My expectation would be
You remember what time
that you
showed
would.
up?
I appreciate your question. My expectation would be that you would uphold the Constitution.
Okay.
The fucking Mike Tyson avatar, though, huh? Holy shit.
That you're refusing to do.
Okay, what
And my
what
expectation,
amendment of the Constitution am I violating?
the first,
Okay. How am I doing that?
preventing
Fucking
me,
horrible.
a member of the press, from gathering my information, filming anything in publicly accessible spaces, entryways, hallways, foyers, lobbies, anything that's not prohibited behind closed access. This is what the courts have ruled. I have a constitutional right to document things in public buildings with public employees, regardless of their privacy.
Okay, well,
So, for example, the other day I went to DMV. DMV tried to kick me out too. DMV was smarter than you are. The CD guys are a little better.
Oh, he does.
Because they didn't break the law and they didn't violate my constitutional rights like you have. So you've broken the law today, sir. You're law enforcement that breaks the law. That's all there is to it. That's what you've done. Why is it legal for me to do this? If you've got an expectation of privacy in public, I think you're probably crazy. Because again, the courts have ruled on that one. Who's got the obligation to protect private information in a government building? Does the government have an obligation to protect the information?
I don't know, it's a great question.
I know the answers though.
What is it?
The government has the obligation to protect private information from the people that they receive. If the issue with the government is people are sitting here at open tables next to each other, sharing their social security numbers like the gal said, everybody can hear it. Would you agree I'm being very open about what I'm doing?
You're being overt.
I'm very overt open. I'm not trying to hide this.
Overt.
Now, if I were nefarious,
Here's the thing,
if,
like,
let me.
you're disrupting.
How did I disrupt? I didn't say a word.
shit.
What's going on in there?
I didn't say a single word to anybody.
You don't have to say a single word.
I didn't move
Damn,
my
this cop
body.
is
In
crazy.
particular, I stood there and I read posters in the wall.
So basically what this cop is saying is your presence alone is disrupting folks in there. And if those folks are disrupted by your presence, you gotta leave. That's basically what he's saying.
I didn't focus my camera on a single individual, and I could have. I looked at posters in the wall, and all of this is what got 4 cops out here wasting time. It really is. And so really what you guys need to
I don't
have.
want to be here.
So Plowman, you should probably talk. Plowman's your boss, right?
No, he's not.
Okay. You should probably talk to the colonel about doing First Amendment training and seeing what that is.
Why don't you call him and tell him that we need more training?
I'm going
We
to.
absolutely do.
I'm going to. You guys. Well, I don't know if you're still the lowest paid police force in the state right now, but you were. I don't know if I didn't look after the last legislative session. I don't think they did a lot for you, but shouldn't you have the higher standards being state police instead of the lowest standards?
Yeah. Weird how that works.
Isn't it though? But yet with these low standards, they give you the authority to arrest, take people's freedom, take people's money, take people's lives, and you don't even know the Constitution. See, I'll bet you can't answer this question. If you can answer this question, I'd be amazed.
Fuck yeah, Keith.
What's the Third Amendment to the Constitution of the United States?
I don't know.
Isn't that sad? You took an oath to it and you don't
But
know
I
it.
actually have a bunch of copies of the Constitution in the car if you want one.
Shouldn't you read it?
No.
Why not?
What do I need to know for?
Damn.
For situations just like this. But
I actually carry a Constitution book in my car. Do you read it? Nah, what do I need to know for it? Fuck, this guy does not care. Joe Cool in the house. Good to see you, bro. Hell yeah.
But see, the people that watch these videos, and I'm amazed at how many people are watching them. I just started this.
See, the funny thing is, man, like, that's exactly why you're here. You don't care what's
No, I
going
do.
on inside the building.
You're wrong.
You're not here
Hell
to
yeah.
illuminate, whatever perceived problems you have with law
You're
enforcement.
100% wrong.
You're here to garner views on social media, so you come to a public establishment and you cause a scene. And now we're out here wasting our time.
So you just said it perfectly. I want viewers. Why do I want viewers? I want them to see
No, you don't.
people. Why do I? When you figure out who I am, and you will,
don't care who you are.
I got a business in town. I don't need to do this. I am doing this as a political statement. I'm doing this as a legal statement. I've been a lobbyist at the Nevada legislature. I've helped write laws, got laws passed, had things changed. This is another step in my progression of what I'm doing with government when I see government as being wrong. I've sued the Highway Patrol before.
I hope you won.
Well, the court dismissed it and I didn't pursue it. I still could. Well, just another 50 grand. But my point is, I've decided to use this as a medium to come out and...
Moderators, can you guys answer this guy's question? Can we get a link to this guy, please? Moderators, hook him up. It's all about the clicks, baby. That's what the cops say, huh? We only do this for clicks, guys. We only do this for clicks. So we're gonna misbehave to help you guys.
try to get change in our system.
Okay, so what is the change that you're trying to accomplish right now? How
What-
can I help you with that? Can I help you with that right
Go,
now?
go read the
Yeah,
Constitution.
quit your fucking job.
When we leave.
Understand at least the first 10 amendments, if not all of them. Probably the 14th Amendment too. Due process is a good one. But shouldn't you, as law enforcement that took an oath to the Constitution, at least have an idea of what the Third Amendment is? I mean, really,
What is it? Give me a little education, right?
you don't get to house you don't get to put troops in my house.
For those of you who came in late, like my good friend Finn at Wrights Krispies channel, he wants to know what his channel name is. Auditing Reno 911 is the name of the channel. Auditing Reno 911. If my moderators can grab his link and slap it up there for all you guys to go subscribe. Go subscribe, y'all. 460 subs from 378 today, guys. We got him almost 100 subs so far. Hell yeah.
Oh, see, so that really doesn't
That's
have
what we
anything to
do
with
here,
law
man.
enforcement, does it?
Well, what if there's a no? What if no? You don't know. We could have never predicted COVID, right? What if there's a war, and what if troops and things like that happen? You've taken an oath to stop that, but you didn't even know it.
Okay, well, I promise you, I won't put any troops in your house. Does that make you feel better?
What would make me feel better is if you upheld my constitutional rights instead of trying to trespass me illegally with no reasonable articulate suspicion of me breaking any law, because I have not. I'm very meticulous about not breaking laws. I don't like breaking laws. It sucks to break laws. And again, that's why I'm here, because I feel the government has violated me, so I'm trying to make a statement to government and,
Okay,
and
so
initiate
let me
change.
just ask you, forget that I'm a police officer and I'm talking to you in an official government capacity, right? Do you think, this is just person talking to person, do you think that whatever perceived wrongs you've suffered in the past justify going in there and disrupting everybody else that's in there? Do you think that you one person, your rights outweigh everybody else's
Yes,
desire to go
asshole.
in there and apply for state assistance without being recorded by somebody that they don't know?
What you said just a second ago, my rights, you said my rights, correct?
Yeah.
Versus their desires. Are their desires codified in the Constitution?
No, they're not.
And that's exactly,
why I'm just saying, like, what-
but that's my exact point. I don't want to embarrass any of these people. I don't want to shame them.
So what are you doing in here?
I'm getting a response from you, and at least I'm getting
Exactly.
to
That's the whole thing.
but
you
I
don't
get
care what's going on in there. Your whole
I get to educate you
objective
today. I
for
get to
coming down
educate
here
him.
was to get law enforcement to respond.
No, it
So
wasn't.
Here we are.
It wasn't.
You've accomplished
What
that
my
because
goal
you-
was.
Why doesn't the cop refer all of that nonsense to the person who called for a man who was not committing any crimes? Why isn't this trooper inside telling the folks inside, keep your feelings in check? He'll probably be gone if you don't fucking interact with him. Just ignore him. Let him do his thing. He's a free man. He's welcome to record. He might be annoying, but it's his freedom. Like, for instance, me, there's a lot of things that are annoying, right? Like, for instance, let's say I go buy a gallon of milk and there's somebody in front of me with a whole fucking cart full of shit and they're not going to let me go in front of them. I could be like, hey man, come on. I got a gallon of milk. You think I can... Like, hell no. I mean, that shit's annoying, but I can't say, man, get your fucking cart. Like that prank channel, My House is Dirty. They'll get the carts and they'll throw them out of the way. I can't really do that shit. I can't throw the shit and say, man, that shit is messed up, bro. The right thing to do would be let me go first because I got only a gallon of milk. This is only the right thing to do. Call the cops on this guy, man. He's not moving his cart out of the way. My feelings are more important than your fucking right to be here first in line. I don't know if that's a good comparison, but
What time is it?
I don't know. Look at.
I'll tell you what. As soon as you guys leave, I will leave.
That's not how it works.
Okay, then we'll stay here.
I get paid by the hour, man.
So do I. I get paid 24 hours a day. So, again, officially trespass me. Well, I'm actually, hey, well, let me ask a question. So you said I was initially being detained. Am I still being detained?
You're free to leave.
Okay, I'm free to leave, so I'm free to stay. Thank you. I'm free to leave. I'm free to stay. Thank you. So based on what you're saying, you're going to stay here all night, and so am I. Cool.
You're not going to stay here. Yeah, so
Okay, I'm going to ask a question. What law did I break?
Hilarious.
So, right now, we're talking, and I don't want you to interrupt us.
Okay, please,
so
please stand back from me.
stand
Please stand back
over
from me. Please stand back
Now
from me.
you're
I did not move to
interfering
you.
with my
I did not. Well, let me see. I think the court said 10 feet. So and remember, I asked for a sergeant.
You see that, guys?
That'll be good.
The cop had to put him in check. Chucky over here on the left had to put this guy over here, Winnie the Pooh, over here on the right. Had to put him in check.
I did
Chucky
not.
puts
Let me
Boo in
see.
check.
I think the court said 10 feet. So and remember, I asked for a sergeant. Oh, good. That'll be good.
Hey, I like this comment right here, man. I'm gonna highlight this shit right here. Where you at, comment? Don't hide from me. Right here, David at Hilltop. Where you hear this day and age means the terrorists won. Out fucking standing. Outstanding. I love that.
What reasonable articulate suspicion of a crime do I commit to be trespassed from a public space?
Every time.
Because you can't find one. So let me see, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cops for one guy with a camera. That's pretty messed up.
Hell yeah.
I didn't ask for anything.
You asked for it.
Why should I violate my rights? Why should anybody violate my rights? Why would I allow you to
Let me ask
violate?
you a question. Could you just be a good citizen?
I am a good
Not
citizen.
cause issues?
Holy shit. Could you just be a good citizen and not cause issues? Could you just obey? Whenever we tell you to do something, could you just comply? I mean, we are the law. You have to listen to me, or else my feelings are going to get hurt, and I might just have to violently take you to jail. Just comply, bro. That's not America, man. America are not sheep. Real Americans are not sheep, man. They won't just comply. They're fucking going to question authority, and they're going to let you have it. And that's just the American way.
How is this causing issues? You guys responded for a guy with a camera.
There's 5.
Hi, Sergeant.
You're wasting everybody's time.
You guys could just leave.
Chingy, good to see you, bro.
Yeah, but I've got a right to be here.
Well, so do I, because I'm a state employee.
Cool.
I got
Hi,
a right
Sergeant.
to be here.
What's
and
your
just
name? My
stand
name
here.
is Drew.
Drew?
Yes, what's your name?
Drew?
What's your name, sir?
Sergeant Blount,
And your badge number?
9721.
Thank you.
How can I help you?
I'm just waiting for you guys to leave.
I didn't call you.
I've been evidently trespassed from this building, and I'm asking for the crime that I committed to be trespassed from a public space. So do you know what the crime is?
So it isn't so
Let
much
me-
that you.
Stand back a little bit there.
Okay. It isn't so much that you're not allowed to be here, right?
Okay.
It's your actions inside the building.
What were my actions that were illegal?
Because he was there. He saw it all.
If you don't mind, I'll talk to them and then
I'll wait for you.
I'll let you know.
I'll wait for you.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Drew?
Yes, sir.
All right. So it's your guys' facility, right? You guys are in charge of that?
It's your facility, right? No, asshole, belongs to the people. What's up, Ted?
And are your guys' body cameras on?
They've been on the whole time, bud.
Good. I appreciate that. Because the troopers told me theirs were turned off.
Mine was on before I even started talking to you.
Perfect. I like that. Thank you very much for your professionalism.
I do gotta say, Chucky, he's got a fucked up face. But he doesn't really seem to be, like, having a really bad attitude. He's just kind of standing around. He did tell the trooper, like, shut up, bro. So that's kind of what I'm noticing. The one on the left, though, Chucky's partner, we got to think of a name. Come on, guys. I know you guys in the chat are quick. Who does he remind you guys of? Pee Wee Herman, I don't know. But we got Pee Wee Herman over here on the left with a bad attitude. And, yeah, this is just... It's kind of disgusting the way they act with the people, guys.
No, this person hasn't said much of anything. He's let his buddy do most of the digging the grave.
Chucky has a soft mouth. Fuck. Gomer Pyle. Fucking hell yeah. Pee Wee Herman. Pinocchio. Well, they won't give up their names, guys, so we got to identify them somehow. Mr. Bean. Boner. He's got a face only a mother can love. Polly D.
It is.
Squidward. Gremlin.
So that's the thing. I don't know if it's okay if I can bring him in. That's not going to be our decision, man. It's going to be one of the supervisor's decisions.
I just want to let you know, I'm going to go inside, let them know that I need my food stuff.
Chachi.
So I don't get in trouble.
Eddie Munster.
Because I see a crowd and I don't want to get in trouble, that's all.
Everett Costello.
No, they're here for me.
Fucking hell.
They're here for me. I'm being bad. I'm taking pictures, so it takes 5
Mercury.
cops for one guy with a camera.
Oh, I thought they were here for me.
No, me.
Dick
I
with
thought
ears.
they were here for you, but it just came out. I thought it
No, they're here
Big
for the
John
gray-haired white guy.
McCarthy. Oh, shit.
Hey, do you mind if I put you on camera? Are you cool with that?
Kramer.
I already have a
Okay.
have a bad record. I'm the bad guy in the block, but really, I'm the hero.
As long as you're living your life, not hurting other people, live your life.
But it's kind of sad to be looked upon like that.
Yeah.
Can't work
Alfalfa.
and all that, so I gotta do my hustle the bad way.
Yep.
I try my best. I gotta get this like a food. No, it's okay. That's gonna happen. Don't worry.
People are getting educated. You should probably go listen too, sir. Because you could have diffused it. Instead of getting complaints, everybody would have gotten, hey, you did a great job. The sergeant seems to know what I'm doing.
I gotta go pee pee too. Give that guy a camera. Ross from Friends. Fucking got him, Coach 23. You're fucking hilarious, bro.
I'm tired of social media. Too many people are fake, and you're just.
Bro, don't be tired of social media. Start a channel. You'll never be tired again.
I'm all about love. If it's about money and stuff,
I love love.
I don't want it anymore.
Yeah.
I'd rather just sleep on the street and eat poor and stuff, but at least have my baby with me.
Gotta take care of your dog, man.
Damn.
Dogs are better than people, for sure.
The dude said he'd rather be poor than have money. Damn. That's some crazy shit. I've been poor, folks, and it ain't fun. It ain't fun, guys. Being poor ain't fun. But there's a band out there that I listen to, and that band is called Modest Mouse. I don't know if you guys know this, but every song that Modest Mouse has ever made has something to do with homelessness. If you guys haven't heard them, check them out. Really good band. Homelessness is a real issue. I don't have any answers, and even if I did have any solutions or answers, I'm sure the government would find a way to stop me. And that's how we deal with homelessness in America.
Because at the end of the day, a dog, if you die, he's not going to eat you. A cat will.
True, man, true.
Yeah, Mr. Jack talking about cops.
You're more than welcome to be here, sir. You just can't come because that's what we're asking.
That's true, Midwest. Yep. Money does not buy happiness. That's true. But it helps to survive. Absolutely. Me too. Daz241
For my trespass from the building?
admits he used to watch porn in the 70s. Just kidding, bro. So did I.
So my trespass from the building, where are we at?
We'll be with you in a minute.
Oh.
You can go back over there.
I'm fine right here. I'm 10 feet away from everybody. I'm pretty good, I think. I believe that's what the courts have said, is about 10 feet away.
What court case was that?
You got to go look that one up yourself, man. Just the game you played with me. I was trying to give you information, then you wanted to play the game and not give me information. That was really unprofessional.
I agree with this one, John
If you're
Doe.
going to communicate with somebody, tell them the law, explain things to them, try to educate them, as opposed to trying to play games with them. I mean, that's really... Why would you play games? Do you play games with people to arrest them? Is that what your goal is?
Game right now.
No, I'm not playing game. I'm asking questions of a government paid employee that has power in our society, and he plays games. You've got the power to arrest people, take people's freedom, ultimately people's lives sometimes, the power that the state's given you, and you've got qualified immunity while you do this, but yet you lie to the public, like you lied to me, and you admitted you lied on camera. So this is why the people don't trust people with badges.
man.
I'm not playing games.
Games.
I'm very specific in what I'm doing. I'm very specific in my actions.
Bro, Johnny Whitaker says, first band I ever downloaded, every album, every live song, everything they ever made. You know what is crazy about your comment, Johnny? Is Modest Mouse is the first and only band that I've ever done that with as well. Downloaded every song. I've listened to all their music. Even they have one album like Sappy or something like that, I think it's called, and it was like really bad. I have that one as well. But yeah, let's keep watching. Modest Mouse, guys, go check them out.
I'm very specific in how I do this. And that's why I do this, to educate and see.
Did you hear that? That was a call for service that we should be at right now. Because
Then leave.
Go ahead and leave, stupid.
See, I'm not going to leave until you leave. That's how this works. So, I mean, we really can be here all night long, because I'm sure the sergeant told you the same thing that I told you. This is a
Yeah, I remember
constitutionally protected activity. I'm sure the sergeant told them, because I heard him say it, they've got to protect their screens and information, and they're being negligent in how they're doing it here. But yet it's my fault because I showed up and I discovered these problems. So it's my fault because I discovered problems within the state of Nevada. Is that what everybody's saying?
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad you say yeah.
Here's where we're at. If you go today, right? If we trespass you and then you refuse to leave, the trespass is going to be for causing a disturbance. Not because you had a video recording device in there.
Well,
it's because you're disrupting the activities that are going on in that building, and you can't do that.
let me be very clear to all of you. Under federal law, if you trespass me, I will bring a federal lawsuit against you, ma'am. Not that I dislike you. Against.
Oh, come on.
I'm just telling you what the rules of the game are. And I don't want it to be a game. I'd rather educate and have everybody know what the Constitution allows us to do and protect it, instead of litigate. I'm not here to litigate. I don't want to litigate. It's a pain in the ass. But under the law, you need a reasonable articulate suspicion that I committed a crime. So what was the crime you said again?
Causing a disturbance.
Okay, causing a disturbance. I believe under that statute, there's got to be a physical act that caused the disturbance. What was the physical act?
What's the statute? Because I'm not familiar with that.
You're gonna. I'm just recalling it off the top of my head. I don't remember the statute number on that one, but I do recall that there's got to be a physical act.
Real quick, Cop Block Hot Springs. You're always leaving comments for people, and I gotta say it's kind of annoying, bro. You're always acting like you've done it all, and everybody should adhere to the way you do things. I mean, stop talking if you plan to sue. Does he have to stop talking if he plans to sue? I mean, it just kind of sounds odd how you're demanding things of, in almost every comment that you leave, you're kind of like demanding things from people. It's like, I'm not sure if I've seen a video on your channel that's I've really wanted to highlight. I don't recall you doing some of the things that you're asking some of the folks to do. So just kind of try to be more of helpful with people instead of trying to, I guess, I don't know how to say this, man, but it just seems like you're demanding things from people all the time. It's just kind of seems a little odd, bro. Just if that's what's happening, bro, you want everybody to do, I mean, I don't know, bro. Just like this guy's kind of new, right? Like go over to his channel and tell him that shit, bro. Like, and I'm not trying to be rude to you, man. I just over and over again I get the same kind of comments from you. It's just, I'm gonna go check your channel out, bro.
What physical act
Like,
did I take?
what, a physical act committed against somebody else?
What disturbance did I create?
I don't know. You're disrupting the activities of
What did I do to disrupt?
You tell me. You were here. I wasn't here.
I've exercised my Fifth Amendment constitutional right not to incriminate myself. So you've got to prove your case now. If you're gonna trespass me, prove your case, because I'm gonna take it to court. Well, if you write it up, you'll have to prove it, because I'll take it to court, and then I'll take it to federal court, and then I'll also, under Nevada law, NRS.
And I do kind of agree with this as well. Get the cop to talk more if you're planning to sue. They give more evidence against themselves that way. Keep talking, in my opinion. You see, there's a different side of what you're saying. And I gotta tell you, this fucking trooper came to this audit with a shovel in his hand, because the more this trooper talks, in my opinion, he admitted to lying. He admitted to violating rights. He admitted to not even caring about the oath that he swore. This cop is, like I said, he brought a shovel to this audit, and he keeps digging himself into a hole. Now, are you trying to say that if this man absolutely just shuts up right now, that he's absolutely going to win the lawsuit? Is that what you're saying? I don't know if that's true. But I do like Gene's comment. Right? The cop is talking. The cop is talking.
NRS 200-197. Right now you're violating Nevada law 200-197, oppression under the color of law. That's the law you're violating right now. 200.
Look it up. We're gonna read it together.
NRS 200-197.
The cop needs to practice shutting up, huh?
Is oppression of constitutional rights under the color of law, and that is the law you're breaking right now.
Hell yeah. Use their game against them like they do to us. Absolutely. That's right, David Hilltop. I remember that video. Cop getting booty on duty. Booty. That's why I always say in my videos, no hanky panky on the job. I love it. Hell yeah. The auditor brought a backhoe.
What did you say it was?
200-197, I believe.
Backhoe.
You want to film my screen?
Is that oppression under?
Film it? I've got the NRS up right.
Is that 200-197?
So let's see. We've got 200.
I'll go. I can look at it when I get home.
200-160, 200-170, 200-180, 200-190.
190. Well, go.
200. There is no 197.
Well, then Google NRS oppression under the color of law, and you'll find it.
Do it.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I already know that the law's out there.
I just don't know what it is.
Yeah, I can go find the code later.
I got a question though, Cop Block Hot Springs. I got a question for you. And this is something that I talked about with Direct D. Like Direct D, he brings the laws to these cop watches, right? And he tells the cop, fucking this, and that. But I've also heard it that if you don't tell the cops the rights that they're violating, if you tell the cop what they're doing wrong and they still do it, then they don't have qualified immunity. Now, I'm not saying that that's exactly the way it's going to go down in court, but that's what I've heard, that it helps if you tell the cop, this is my rights, this is what you're violating, the Supreme Court has said this, yada yada yada. And if they still continue to violate your rights, from my understanding, it helps. Now, I'm not saying it's for certain, so just keep that in mind. Did you think about that one before dropping that comment, bruh? I'm trying to look at all angles of how this all works. Cops think that we don't have rights. We know we got rights.
Did you find it?
What
Oh,
the
okay.
fuck?
You're not looking at that one?
Another business.
That's a dumb comment. You gotta let him know what he's violating, says Ryan. We know exactly how they would act, Green Beagle. That's right, like it's a First Amendment activity, etc. It helps. That's right, Bama Cam. Make them aware of the established law. It absolutely does help. I just had to respond to a motion to dismiss my lawsuit for the same reason. Outstanding. See what I mean? Damn, you're crazy, bro. Listen to this dude. Nah, bro. You crazy, bro. I don't think anybody should be listening to you, bro. He's violating my ears. That's right, Lou. Violating my feelings. The cops are lucky it isn't Direct D. I agree.
So are we trespassing or what are we doing?
But I'll tell you what, guys. This guy, in my opinion, he's doing an outstanding job, man. He is doing an outstanding job. Like, some of these new channels, they've been watching. They actually watch a lot of audit videos before they go out there. And their shit is solid. Sure, he sounds like Alex Jones and Winnie the Pooh. But he's really fucking good at this. Really good at this, guys. And in my opinion, I couldn't tell if he's had 100 videos or just 5.
Oh, good. Trying to find a law?
No, the sergeant's talking to the lieutenant.
Oh, good.
The law is 207-200. That's not debatable.
But like I said, what articulable suspicion of a law that I broke do I get to be taken off
If we
of?
get to that point, I'll put that in the DOA.
Oh, good.
And then you
Oh,
can read it.
hopefully the sergeant's back.
Appreciate that. Take care, man.
Thank you.
So, obviously, we can say that.
That's right. That's right, Eric. Moderators, drop his link now. Let's see how many more subs we can get him. Thank you, Sci-Fi Bri. This one video says he knows what he's doing. That's right, bro. PC Audits, this guy does know what he's doing. Are they going to be doing the walk of shame, folks? Walk of shame,
Have a good
bro.
night. Be
Get out of
safe.
here.
They're closed.
Yes, they are.
Take care.
And I wish no evil upon you guys. Be safe.
So here's where we're at. You're not going to be trespassed.
No shit, stupid.
I was right.
Our mission.
I don't
no,
break
no,
the law.
no.
Well, you could have if you would have.
Man, like I said, I'm not a tyrant, and I don't want to take enforcement action if I don't have to. So the building's closed, right? It's Friday.
Yeah.
If you want to come back on Monday and try this stuff again, like I'm sure Capitol Police will be on duty, and they'll send those guys down here too, and we'll go through this whole rigmarole again. But NRS 207-200, right? That's trespassing.
Right. I'm aware of that.
So,
And again, private property trespasses.
there's no differentiation.
If you walk onto my property, no, there is a big differentiation between public and private.
Maybe federal, right?
Well, no.
This isn't federal.
No,
this is state.
exactly.
Okay, so
State
you go in there,
property.
and if you disrupt the functions,
Disrupt the
or
functions.
disrupt the activities that are going on inside that building, you can and will be removed.
Okay.
You've already wasted enough of our time today. Please don't make us come back out here on Monday or Tuesday or whenever you've got more free time to come down here and be a nuisance.
I'll make a deal. When you guys get educated,
I'm going to get educated over the weekend.
please do.
Because if you
Please
come back
do.
here, I
Thank
hope
you,
I-
Mama Dukes.
Please do.
And I
Go
promise you we're
go
gonna
go
go for
go
207-200.
go look up First Amendment auditing.
Here, okay.
That's what I'm doing to
Okay,
you.
well, I want you to
It's a
review
First Amendment audit.
207-200.
Oh, I will. I've
Right?
already looked
And
at those
you
a
can
few
audit
times.
all you want, right? When you're just wasting my time. But when you're disrupting what's going on in there,
Use the word
then it
disrupt.
becomes
Again,
a
I'm gonna
bigger thing.
ask you, what action did I do to disrupt?
Okay, I don't have to tell you that.
Did I
Number
just
one,
stand
you were
there?
In there.
I was standing
Okay?
there filming.
But when I have two supervisors from the building that are going to fill out a criminal complaint against you, outlining all of your actions, then I take action on that. Right? And ultimately,
Absolutely.
it will be their job to come down to court and testify to what they saw, because it would be a misdemeanor not committed in my presence.
Absolutely.
Right? So I'm charging you based on their information. They're going to come down and testify, and then the judge will figure it out. But
Yeah.
again,
Well-
that's a waste of everybody's time, man.
And everybody-
You're wasting everyone's time.
and-
Go do something productive with your life instead
I
of being a
think
nuisance
I'm
down
doing
here.
something productive, because you're going to go home and read the Constitution tonight, and that's productive if you learn about what this is that I'm doing.
Fuck
You know what?
yeah.
Because then you can uphold the
So
law
let's
better.
be more productive.
and
On
help
Monday,
people.
why don't you go down to the Highway Patrol office and bring everybody a little copy of the Constitution? We'll have
You
like a
already have one,
Constitution
asshole, you're not reading
session,
it.
Kind of like a Bible study session, where you can
A
outline
Bible
to our
study.
cops how we need to be doing our jobs better to satisfy
Oh,
you,
this
so
fucking
that you
cop.
stop wasting everybody's time.
You're on our time, stupid. What happened there? Did we lose some fucking... Did we lose some sound? Did he, That was it. That was it, guys. That was the video. Man, is he gonna go back out there? Please tell me he fucking goes back out there. Please tell me he goes back out there, guys. Follow up First Amendment audit. Oh shit. He does a follow up.
Nevada
Look at this guy. I love his fucking hair.
Welfare Services, it said.
Hell yeah.
Last Friday they kicked
This
me
guy's out here championing for the people.
5 cops surround me, all while I was doing a First Amendment audit to exercise my constitutional rights.
The man with the voice.
The First Amendment, freedom of the press. And they detained me for almost an hour, roughly. Anyways, it was an adventure. I've just started
Bonus.
doing this.
Drum
I was,
roll, please.
hopeful
That's right,
that
Gina.
This wouldn't happen, but unfortunately, it did. Everybody out there, like and share. I'm trying to grow the subscriber base.
Don't you worry about that, my
goal is
friend.
pretty simple. It's a political goal in the end.
Moderators, hook them
I
up.
think that our country would be better off. Our states would be better off. Like Colorado and New Mexico, getting rid of what's called qualified immunity.
Hell yeah, 518, guys. Not
Bringing
bad.
personal responsibility back
Let's help them out.
into our government, where it seems that they just have an attitude of, the tree is a little bit low there for me, I'm a tall guy. They've got an attitude where they can do anything and get away with it, and they can. So
Hell yeah.
here we are, almost up to the building 4055.
Don
South Virginia
Shipley
State,
hair.
Reno, Nevada. Let's get to it.
Fuck yeah, bro. Good job, dude. Didn't wait,
Okay,
right
here we
away.
go.
A man of his word.
4055 South Virginia. Down the stairs here. Probably should go to these maybe.
Thank you, Islos. Hell yeah. I like him too, King C. This dude's boss
Are
level.
there one of those a little later? What were those? Let's see what that said.
I think those cops are responsible for the bad sound quality on his channel.
Reno, Tahoe,
Yeah, those cops really fucked my ears up.
RSCA, and the Chamber of Chamber of Commerce. Reno Sparks.
Yeah, Tag. He's a new channel, Tag. We're gonna hook him up.
See if they have
We're gonna get
solved
this
any
guy
of
some
their
subs.
problems yet.
A long time ago when I first started, guys, I've always known this, guys, and everybody tells me to stop saying that I'm not that smart. But look, guys, I didn't go to school for law. I didn't go to law school. You know, I don't know much about law and all this and all that. And I just kind of knew that I'm not really mentally there to really give you guys that information. But I kind of knew that I had a big foot and I wanted to stick it into doors and hold it open for guys that maybe have studied law, constitutional scholars or whatever you want to call them, to come in behind me, push through, and bring forth more education, more knowledge, more case law. And I kind of knew that folks were going to come in and they were going to be smart. They were going to be adamant about this. They were going to fucking bring something to the table that we had never heard. And this is what we're seeing, folks. Newer channels popping up every single day. There's a lot of channels that are out there today. And I really, really, really want to try to help these channels that I believe are doing it for the right reasons and that are really good, like this guy right here. I would, if I can go back to my vault on my channel and I can grab this guy a couple thousand subs, I would take them from my channel and I would give them to this guy. I would absolutely do that. No fucking problem. I would do that. But since they don't let me do that, I'm going to do what I do best and show you guys, highlight these channels and help you guys grow. Especially when you're as good as Auditing Reno 911. I absolutely love this guy's work, man. Let's keep watching.
Okay.
Much love, Candle Cameraman. I love your work too, bro. Straight up.
107.
554.
Thank you.
Keep dropping the link, guys. Hell yeah.
I appreciate it. Hi there. All these forms are the same. Yes. Oh, what's your name?
Brandy.
Brandy? I think I am allowed to film in here. We give you a little help today. You might want to get Sarah. Is she here?
I don't know a Sarah.
Oh, okay. Anyways, you have a nice day, okay?
I got you, Big G. Hell yeah. I love your channel too, bro. I'll put something out for you.
Same forms. Seem to have the same people close to each other so they can give their personal information out real loud. That's still happening. That's locked up. Still a smoke-free facility. Like I said. Yeah, no cell phone use in the buildings. Those signs are still up. I'd say they haven't fixed anything yet. Still the same revised statute. You can't threaten people. Can't do anything like that.
Hell yeah, thank you guys. I'm gonna go use the restroom. Keep watching, guys. I'll be right
This is
back.
what we were looking at last time we were in here. Also, if you're selling your stuff, it's illegal. Selling or creating SNAP. Your EBT card to exchange your SNAP benefits for cash, alcohol, drugs, tobacco, weapons, or other items. Hi again.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi,
Nice
Sarah.
to see you again.
I told her she should probably get you.
She should, yes.
She
I
should
think
have.
we were at a meeting. I apologize.
She didn't know who you were.
Oh,
She's brand new.
That's what she told me.
She is brand new. So how are you doing?
Good. I just came back to check to see if the screens were changed out. And
Slow moving on that stuff.
So-
For sure. We were actually in a meeting with all of our administration.
did you have a meeting about First Amendment auditors?
So it has been in discussion.
Good.
It's absolutely. Yeah.
I'm sure the Reno PD told you that this is legal.
You know what? I personally have not had further conversation with the Reno PD, but I'm sure our administrators, there's a process to all of it, and so we've been in communication with our administrators and awaiting further discussion.
Did you watch your video?
I did see that. Yes, I am on
Like I
YouTube
said,
now.
you did a good job. The police officer failed. He was not professional.
Looking back on that stuff, you can always see where there's room for improvement.
Exactly.
And,
Because, like I said, what if you looked at the video when I was telling you I wasn't focusing on any human being at all except for the human beings that were interacting with me. Again, that's not my intention at all. Some people get picked up, but you walk down the street. You guys probably have cameras in here somewhere, don't you?
we do have some cameras.
The government's always recording this, right?
Not we do have cameras.
Yeah. And so, what's the difference between me, a citizen, versus?
We're not posting our cameras on YouTube.
But you can. But you
we
can.
don't.
But you can.
But we don't.
Doesn't matter if you don't or not. The issue is, can you? Is it legal? Is there anything stopping recording what today is and tomorrow's history? And that way we remember what it was, look at our mistakes, try to fix them, change things. But so I haven't contacted forget what his title is, the guy that's in charge of this. I was going to send him an email and say, hey, this is kind of what's going on. Just look at changing
Depending
things.
on what level you're talking about,
The guy appointed by the governor.
our administrator.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's who I'm looking at making an impression with.
Robert
So,
Thompson is our administrator.
because what my goal is in doing all of this,
1 second, Drew, please.
absolutely.
Oh, okay. All right. You're welcome to wait in any of the seats too.
What my goal is, I do have an end goal in doing this, and you may or may not agree with it. But in your job, you're a different class of citizen than I am. We've got two different sets of citizenry in this country. We've got the government class and the citizenry. And what's the difference? Well, you've got what's called qualified immunity. Something goes wrong here, if you screw up, who pays? If I screw up in my life, who pays? There's a big difference there, isn't there? Personal
what you're saying.
responsibility. I understand. I'm letting you know what the goal is,
Okay.
and I'm taking measures. And this is part of doing that. Besides just posting it on the internet for people to share and build support for the cause that I'm trying to build support for. I'm already talking to. Well, we'll see if their legislators are not next November after the elections are up. But I'm already talking to people. I've already talked to a retiring senator to get his opinion on this. Senator that I've worked with in the past to change some laws. And surprisingly, he didn't know a lot about it. And he's a pretty liberal guy. But he's promised to look into it for us, and he's going to contact the state of Denver and the state of New Mexico, people that he's got relationships with there, and say, hey, what's been the effects of this? I don't see an issue. My major issue, I'm a business guy,
Right.
and I got pissed off. So here, let me tell you, I had, how many cops? There were 5 cops surrounding me and 2 driving around the parking lot, right, when you tried to get me out of here. Now, in my business is broken into just about weekly. I've filed police reports. I haven't filed police reports. I've talked to a lieutenant on other matters. And you know how many people have responded to my business that pays a lot of taxes? 0.
Morning, son.
So for me, as a business guy that works with a lot of government in my business, why do I get no protection? But why do you as the government, when a guy comes in with a camera, why do you get a response like that? Do you see why somebody like me might be upset
Again,
with the system?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's systemic frustration. Issues with the system. I'm sure that there are endless numbers of examples of people that have their story where they have experienced challenges, discrimination, frustration in any different capacity. But again, my conversation last time with you was in you trying to educate people or to whatever end. It's at the now coming in. It's not just the guy with the camera. It's what.
David Hilltop says, Big G, we're only 30 minutes apart to video together. Hell yeah. I would love to see a David Hilltop and Big G Audits collaboration. That's what I'm talking about, folks. Gina's Artist says, Nate Skates 182, good morning. Sci-Fi Bry, the video guy, showing us that the guy has 577 subs already. That's over 200 subs that we've gotten this guy. Let's keep it going. Let's go subscribe to this guy's channel. He's doing outstanding work. He made all those cops do the walk of shame. He came back to do a follow-up video. Outstanding. Outstanding work. New channel. Auditing Reno 911.
The effect that has on our customers, which is, as we talked about
Right.
last time, and
It's
I know
on
that
point.
you said you are understanding of that negative impact.
Oh, I
because
am.
it makes them very uncomfortable.
But see, so your customers aren't the people, the human beings y'all serve. You, the people behind the desk, her, they can all be instrumental in allaying that or increasing that fear of people. So because it's your building, you work for the government, people have a lot of fear of the government. The people here are in very vulnerable situations. If you tell them no, their life is, what are they going to do? So they're in a very vulnerable position when they speak with you.
Right, absolutely.
They can't speak out. You know, I'm risking my business by doing this. One of my guys got a ticket the other day. It was kind of interesting. Ticket a cop had never given a guy like that before. So I'm seeing some retribution on my end, and I expect that. Fortunately, I'm a guy that I'm pretty stubborn, and I've got enough assets to pay the attorneys. None of the people in here, if they had a problem, what would they do? Could if somebody violated their constitutional rights, do they have 30 grand to go to the court and get an answer? They don't. They can't get help.
Right.
They're stuck. So those are the people that really I'm trying to stand up for, is the ones that really can't do anything. And like I said, did I record anybody specifically in my
So
video?
you did get videos. You didn't specifically go to them with the intent of capturing their faces, but there were numerous clients that were called.
Absolutely.
And
Just-
even though you
just
may
like-
not have been privy to the conversations, we heard from our employees, customers that were expressing their discomfort, that they did not want to be filmed, that they were really upset about that. Luckily, it did not. We had some customers that had said that they were very, very close to having a physical altercation to stop this. And, obviously, that's nothing that we want to have happen.
No, not at all. But what I'm saying is your staff, instead of your staff saying, oh, that's bad, that's horrible, I can't do that. And what does that do to a human being? You just ramped up that human being's fears, right? On the other hand, if your staff were trained and said, hey, this is a constitutionally protected right, and actually the 10th Circuit Court, July, they made the latest ruling as far as filming in public, because the 10th Circuit Court had not had that case law codified. So now there are, 8 out of the 10 federal appeals courts have made this case law that you can record in public. So probably the best thing for the government to do, well, number one, educate your employees about what are the constitutional amendments, number one, because you saw me ask the police officers, what are the constitutional that you swore an oath to? Did any of the police officers know the answer to that? What they swore an oath to?
I do remember the conversation happening. I do.
Isn't that depressing for you that here are these people with gun and badges with a lot of power on our streets that took an oath to uphold and protect something, but they don't even know what it was?
I think that put on the spot, it makes people uncomfortable, and obviously I think there was tension and inclination to answer questions, and how you and I we were having a much more comfortable and amenable conversation, and I know that there were, especially looking back, it was.
He was aggressive. He was belittling. He was rude. I mean, he kept mentioning how I was causing this. Now I'm a guy with a camera. I got no weapons on me.
I think you're underplaying the impact that can have, even if you have you're doing it to protect rights, but
right.
I think you need to think
So,
reasonably acknowledging.
But let me ask you a question here. So I was making my circuit around your room when that happened the other day, and I was almost done. Now, if you just left me alone for another 5 minutes, guess what would have happened?
I'm sure you probably would have left her.
And guess what happened
I would
instead?
like to think that that would have
Oh,
happened. or
exactly.
maybe it wouldn't
So I'm going to
happen.
tell you how to deal with people like me if more of them come, because from what I've been discovering in the last week, is there are actually a lot of people like me in Reno that have started doing this that are very frustrated. So the likelihood of this happening more often because of the frustration in the public is going to be increasing. And the easiest way to deal with this is, oh, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just taking some videos. Oh, okay, well, let me know if you want pictures of anything other than that. Have a nice day. And guess what? We'll leave because you just passed. You didn't get your customers upset. Nothing bad happened. I mean, they might come in and look at your computer screens that I.
Joe, can you come outside and have the conversation with Sarah just
No,
to
I'm,
give the customer some privacy?
I'm pretty happy right here.
Well,
See, that's part of what I do is I refuse anything like that, and I stand my ground until I decide to leave, and that's part of what.
Hell yeah. You know, she does have a soft voice. She's calm and all that shit, but she's still trying to violate his rights. Still trying to use feelings to get this guy to stop. And it doesn't, they don't stop with that. Over and over again, feelings, more feelings, another example of feelings. Let me find another reason to stop you from what you're doing, because there's got to be feelings somewhere back there, right? There's a lot of feelings everywhere, and your rights are like causing all this commotion. Your freedom is making them unhappy. All this nonsense. She's beating around the bush. She's running around the bush trying to get this guy to stop his freedom, and he just ain't gonna do it. Outstanding. Loans County Accountability. What's up, girl? Good to see you in here. If you guys don't know, you guys need to go subscribe to this girl's channel. Moderators, find her channel and put her up there. She is bad ass. I love her work. Hell yeah, guys. Good to see you in here. All right, guys, let's keep watching this.
This is stand your ground under the Constitution. And you know what you told me previously is you said their privacy was more important than the Constitution.
I'm saying that their privacy is important. I never said that it was more important than the Constitution.
I'm telling you what the video said.
Well, that's fine, Drew, but again, I'm asking you politely if you can go outside just to respect the privacy of the customers.
And I'm gonna leave here shortly, not at your behest, at my behest. Again, that's part of what this is. And I was just explaining how to overcome people like me, wasn't I? And the way to overcome me is to pretty much just leave me alone, because that passes the inspection, which means you as a government paid employee under the Constitution did not interfere with my human rights that are protected. Because like I said, what I saw here is you're protecting feelings over law. And I think that's a big problem in our society, is everybody's worried about everybody else's feelings. But instead of worrying about law and what's right and wrong and personal responsibility, we're taking care of everybody else instead of our own personal responsibility. And we're teaching people to be dependent as opposed to being independent and growing in their humanity. We're enabling people to sit out in the, my business is over off of East 4th Street. Nice part of town, isn't it? My family's been in town for ever and ever and ever. There's drugs, there's needles. People are empowered to sit there and be high all day long. And they don't have to do anything other than be high. And again, if we bring personal responsibility back into the world, as opposed to enablement to keep them disabled, would the world be a better place? That's my question. So I'm not trying to, like I said, harm anybody, hurt anybody. I'm trying to stand up for my rights, stand up for their rights, interact with people, and try to educate. And in no way threaten, in no way intimidate, other than I'm just a big guy standing here pretty quietly with a camera looking at the walls for the most part. So the way to disengage is to disengage from me, and eventually I'll just walk away and go. That's the trick.
And on our end, we have a responsibility to ask.
Also, moderators, if you're a moderator on my channel, if you have a channel, grab your channel link and throw it on there as well. Get yourself some subs. Also, get everybody else who has a channel. If you have a channel that uploads videos, drop a number 5 in the comments section, and moderators grab their channel and post their links as well. I know John Speedway has a channel, Cammed Up Cameraman has a channel, Big G Audits has a channel, Just the Guy Having Fun has a channel, Cape Cod Cop Watcher has a channel, Gina's Audits has a channel. All you guys help each other out. Let's get subs. That's what I'm going to use my platform for, is to really try to help you guys get as many subs as possible. Don't be afraid to drop your own link. Don't be afraid to drop your amigos link in there. Make sure you guys have channels where you're actually posting videos though. And let's help each other grow, guys. This is what I do. I PC Audits, I know you have a channel as well, bro. Everybody help each other out in here. If you guys have a channel that's uploading videos, drop a 5, and moderators, go look for their auditing channels and drop their links. Thank you, guys. Sci-Fi Brian has a channel as well. You guys go help each other out. Get yourselves and get each other subs, guys.
Conduct the business outside and have the conversations.
Michelle's Mobile Media has a channel.
Should I try to twist the camera so it doesn't
Midwest Transparency.
Yep, I appreciate it. And I don't want to be in anybody's way, so like I said, I'm not here to make life difficult. I'll probably come back again because, like I said, I'm looking at the computer screens and
I would ask that you not do that.
5. It's like a high 5, guys. Pow! Like that.
Why?
well, because you haven't fixed the problem yet.
That's confidential information, and that is not a violation of your First Amendment right. You have no business filming those computer screens.
Well, actually, there's called the open field doctrine by the courts. And basically what that is anything that's visible from a public space, you can record, you can look at, you can do anything with. So that's what the courts have said. And that's why in public, when you have a publicly, oops, I don't want to be in the way, man. That's why when you're in a publicly, let me stand up here so I can protect their stuff, publicly accessible space, it's the burden is upon you, the government, to make sure their information is kept private.
And we discussed this last time about the screen protectors and all of that, and one of the first things that you asked about was that, and I said that, you know, it's something that we heard, and I told you last time I appreciate the feedback. I wish that it could happen in a different way than this, but again, I appreciate the feedback and, you know, the open discussion about it, and, you know, we do look to, you know, improve those sorts of things. You know?
And, you know, people having to cite their social security number out loud to get services.
They don't.
Okay.
They don't. We have keypads that they are able to put, and the social security number is not their actual case number. Their case number is a totally different.
I don't actually.
Michelle's Mobile Media. This is actually the follow-up video. At the beginning of this live stream, we showed where this guy had made 5 cops do the walk of shame. It's unbelievable. He does an outstanding job. I think this guy is going to do very, very well on his channel. And I'm going to continue to help this guy's channel. He's badass.
I don't want that information.
No, but I want correct information going out.
Plus, he has Don Shipley hair. Fucking badass.
Because I do know that you post this. People are not required to come in and say a social security number out loud. They have keypads that they type that into. You know, we do make every effort to keep people's information private, and
well, that's what the public
and that's
needs.
what we're asking of you, is that you contribute to, you know, not
but again,
people question whether or not they're, you know, what they're here pursuing, their business here, that's not publicized.
well, like I said, probably go over to Best Buy and spend, I don't know, what do they cost nowadays, but it's a simple fix is all I'm saying. And that allays your concern, and when the next guy, or when I come in with a camera again, then you don't got to get mad at me because I'm going like this and raising the camera and getting pictures of whatever I can reach. And if you looked at my camera when I was taking the stuff, you notice that you can't really zoom in on the information.
You know, technology these days, I am certain that people can pretty much, you know, zoom in. I
But
don't know.
I hope not, because that's not my intention. But if they can, again, that burden is upon you because it's your obligation to protect the privacy, the way the privacy laws work in the country. The burden's on you to maintain the privacy of all the information you collect. Just like in my business, the burden is on me to keep my employee files locked up in a secure drawer so that nobody can get to them.
I don't think it's contributing by putting the stuff on the internet.
No, actually, because what I heard is it's been this way for years and years and years, right?
this setup to where we have a lobby with our clerks and customers can come up and that we actually can conduct business in this style of lobby statewide. We do have similar setups, but again, that is not, you know, there was more to the conversation and you know, regarding the measures that we take to protect all of their information.
Oinks from Iowa.
You know, again, it's not expecting that there's going to be video posted on YouTube.
Eric says, SJVT, so cool of you to highlight other channels. A lot of YouTubers would see them as competition. Love the support and community here. Look, guys, I appreciate that comment because first and foremost, I don't look at any of you as my competitor. I don't walk in front of you guys. I walk alongside you guys. We're doing this shit together. Yeah, I got a lot of subs. Yeah, I started this a long time ago. That's the only reason why. We're all in this shit together. I am not above anybody. As a matter of fact, a lot of you guys probably know more about law than I do. There's a lot of channels out there doing a lot of different kinds of work. I am no better than anybody. We're all the same, folks. I think it's important to understand that. I am not in competition with anybody out here. There was a time where I felt like there was channels before me that were bigger channels and that were spreading a message, trying to tell people they should do this, they shouldn't do that. And I just felt like that wasn't right. So I did say some stuff. I let people know. But my goal here is to help as many channels grow as possible. The bigger we get as a community, look, this is why, if this makes any sense. Government has done everything that it possibly can to overwhelm the people with laws and stipulations and fucking ordinances and all kinds of crap. But it's time for the people to really wake up and see what their rights are. See what leg you have to stand on. If this guy didn't have a leg to stand on, if this guy didn't know his rights, on the last video, he would have got punked, he would have got kicked out, he would have never even did a follow-up, he would have had those cops standing there for 45 minutes, putting them in check, letting them know that they're violating his rights. So, with that being said, I really do appreciate all of you guys doing all the work out there. I'm so happy to use my platform to get you guys to know each other, to subscribe to each other, help each other's channels grow. Like I said, if you guys have a channel, put a 5 in the comment section. The moderators will grab your channel and we'll put it in there so that we can all go and subscribe. That's all I gotta say, guys. I'm not above any of you. We're all the same. We walk alongside each other, and we're doing this activism stuff because we all see what needs to happen. Let's keep it going, folks. Let's help motivate other channels.
Well, you should come to expect it because that's what the law says. And
thank you, PC Audits. I appreciate you, man.
Of political speech, because I'm using this as a form of political speech too. I want the government to do their job. My opinion is the government is not doing its job. My opinion is the government is enriching itself at the people's expense and not helping the people, but helping other people. That's again my opinion.
It's a pretty broad statement because you have plenty of government servants that have been in this for a very long time to help people, and that is what we're here to do. And we come to work every day, and we are out there helping the public.
But I'm the guy that's built the business, employed a lot of people, paid a lot of taxes into the system, dealt with the system, and you know what help the government's always given me? Hi, I'm the government. I'm here to help. You need to give me some more money. Hi, your business got robbed. I'm sorry. I'm from the government. I'm here to help. Your business got robbed. I'm sorry. Give me some more money.
And
So now you as part of the government agency, I'm going to bring this out and I'm going to expose what the government's doing to me and how they're treating the other people. And again, my hope is to make change in the system. And that's why I'm doing this and going to bring these videos to the legislature when that time comes.
I wish that the conversation was more, in a situation like this, we haven't, to my understanding, haven't done wrong by you.
No, you haven't.
Our division and our office and
It's Director Butler and Chief J.D. Decker who sent a man from the Nevada Transportation Authority to seize my papers without a reasonable suspicion.
I used to be a top fan. Not sure what happened. You mean like a ceiling fan? On this channel, I want you guys to understand something. I don't really care for fans, but I really do care for supporters. Mic drop.
Of any broken laws because they wanted to intimidate me. And I've got emails. So on that note, that's where I'm very upset and very angry, along with the other issues that other issues that I can explain that have just been ongoing. So my view is, here you have the director and the chief of enforcement knowingly, purposely, to intimidate, violating constitutional rights.
So our director, but we have a different director.
Oh, I know.
Health and Human Services.
And so when your director gets together with that director and goes, what the hell are you doing? This is another way that I can bring pressure.
I wish the conversation was more on what we're doing right, and the good that we provide our customers and how they come in here and they feel...
I wish it was about right too. Unfortunately, that our government, I don't think, is doing right lately.
I don't think it's fair to include every entity under the term of all government when you're talking about wrongs being done. But again, bigger conversations.
Exactly. It's for me to believe that, because what I've got back just the other day from DMV was a huge records request that pretty much proved my point, and that was very disheartening to see. In a way, it made me feel vindicated, but at the same time, I'm just going, this is just not right. And so, I'm doing this to grab the people's attention that are appointed by the governor. And maybe that'll get the governor's attention. Ultimately, I want to get the lawmakers' attention, and I want to show this to them and say, hey, this is what's going on. You got a business guy here that's lobbied before to change laws. I'm not working to change a law that's going to benefit my business in any way. I'm not working to change a law that's going to financially enrich me. I'm wholly out there to change the law for a way that I think society will be benefited. And that's my goal with this.
I wish that we could find a way for you to advocate for your rights and everything in a different way that is just...
Unfortunately, I've spent 40 grand suing the government, and that didn't get me anywhere. So I figure if I just get off my butt, that might get somewhere. And you know what? I talked to a senator yesterday, talked to Assemblywoman yesterday.
I'm sure you're.
I'm
getting some.
I'm getting somewhere with this, whereas my green money didn't get me nearly what this is getting me, and that's the sad thing, or maybe that's a good thing. It's you're doing your job, you're trying to protect your state agency, expose the good of what you're doing, to keep it going and making sure that's right, but at the same time, there's all that other stuff out there. Where stuff's just not right. And you may or may not disagree and don't want to say anything in your capacity here, and I respect that. But I do appreciate the conversation. And I'm going to leave now. True. So you'll be even happier.
Thank you.
Thank you. And good conversation.
Oh, that made her happy.
let your security know that guys with cameras, there's...
You have started a conversation.
Good.
So.
I am glad. And I didn't, if I was rude to you, did not mean to be. Hopefully I was totally polite.
It's okay.
But if you don't mind, I really don't feel comfortable.
Well, that's okay. I'm going to leave now, so you don't got to worry about it. Okay? You have a nice day.
Fuck, more feelings.
Have a good day.
Damn. America, the land of feelings. Is that what it's come to, guys? Is this the world we're living in? America, the land of freedom. Feelings. Unbelievable. This guy is amazing, man. I love this guy's work. And that's gonna be the end of the video. You guys, absolutely go subscribe to Auditing Reno 911. Go subscribe to this dude. He's badass. I love his work. What can I say, man? I think this was a good live review with you guys because you guys interacted a lot in the chat, and this was fun for me. This was fun to. I watched about a good 5-10 minutes of the guy's video before I started watching it. I kind of knew he was gonna be really good at it, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and go live and just review it with you guys. So I really wanted to. I'm trying to get involved with you guys more. I wanna interact with you guys more. I think this is a good way to do it. To maybe do some video reviews, do them live. So with that being said, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I know this has already been a long video, so I want to go ahead and shut it down. I might go have some breakfast with the wife or something. I don't know. Do you guys want me to do another live video here shortly? Give me a 1 if you guys like this. If you guys want me to do this again. I could do these live, these reviews the way I do them here. Not do them live. Do them, edit them, cut them down, and then post them. And then maybe I could just chat with you guys. But I really like doing this. I really like clicking your comments and throwing them on screen. I really like reading them. You guys are funny as hell. You guys made me laugh. Just freaking awesome. I love this shit. With that being said, I think I want to do this again today. So you guys stay tuned. We will do another live video. Hopefully we'll do it today, guys. Because I'm feeling good. I'm in a good mood, guys. So thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.